Filmmaking is not a very old profession, 100 years, 120 years old. Poetry, music, other art forms are very old. This is the latest, newest art form, and it contains all the art forms except one. I'll explain this. Filmmaking has direction, which existed before. Filmmaking has acting, which existed before. Films have music, which existed before. Films have story, which existed before. All the arts which existed before are combined into this filmmaking with one extra art which was not present before, and that is editing. Before filmmaking, editing was not there. Throughout mankind, except last 100 years, editing didn't exist. Films become films because editors edit films. Otherwise, it will be like a next performance, like I am doing right now. A simple conversation or a lecture or a performance. A film becomes a film because of the editing. When the editing first came, people thought that this is not going to survive because this is unnatural. Editing is unnatural. They say that we go to a train station, we see a train going in front of our eyes. But in a film, what they do, the train even doesn't stop and we go inside the train. We go inside a moving train. How is it possible? All these years, human beings have been developed like this, that the train has to stop and then we go inside the train and then we see what is happening. But here, we directly see the man sitting inside the train. The human brain is going to reject it. Human brain is not going to reject it. Why this theory failed? Right now, we will show you split screens, will directly take you from India to Australia. You will not think anything else. So you guys think about it, that why they have a good logic. Older people had a good logic, but why that logic didn't work? Okay, we will do an experiment to understand this logic later on. So at that time, editing was done very simply using these reels, cutting those reels, putting cement between those reels and taking two shots and joining them. So editing, first it was called cutters or joiners, and then later on it became the word editing. Like cameraman becomes director of photography, to be respectful. That is why, to be respectful, cutters become editors. Now after this manual hand cutting, the next machine that came in editing is flatbed monitors. So again this film roll was going on, and now that flatbed monitors were more similar to our editing softwares that we see nowadays. Okay, so here the flatbed, the KEM, Steinbeck, these are flatbed monitors. There was one more machine called Moviola. We will show you a film which is pertaining to the aesthetics of the film directly. That's why we are not talking about. We'll show you a film about editors on editing. So you will see this whole history that I'm talking about. What is Moviola machine? What is KEM? What is Steinbeck? The editing that happened over here was non-linear editing. What is the meaning of non-linear editing? Non-linear editing means that we can take any shot from anywhere and we can put any other shot from anywhere, and we do not have to go linear. When tapes came from the film, magnetic tapes came, TV brought tapes with them. These tapes were edited linearly, like you have to put shot number 1 first. Then you cannot, if you have found shot number 5, you cannot just put it here. You have to find shot number 2 and then put shot number 2. Shot number 3. This is linear editing. Film was non-linear editing. 1990s, early 1990s, 1991, 1992, first time this computer software started coming, and Avid was the first software. And Avid was also non-linear. Right now we are also non-linear like the film was. We do not edit linearly with the tape. FCP is an Apple product which came in 2000. Adobe, depending on the country you live in, is an older 80s company. Apple is also an 80s company, and they are making softwares. They are making Adobe Illustrator is the first software of Adobe Illustrator. Premiere came in 2000s after FCP came out. And in the next 10 years, FCP7 took on Avid. Many film editors were in Avid, but FCP7 was very popular in TV circle, and then it took on Avid also. Many big film editors like Walter Murch and many people, they shifted to FCP7. And Adobe Premiere was much for students and this wedding wallas and other things. Adobe Premiere was stuck in that region. But the history takes a turn in 2011. In 2011, FCP7 was disbanded by Apple. FCP only works on Mac. It is an Apple product. Adobe Premiere can work on any platform. In 2011, Apple stopped making FCP7 and they launched FCP10, which was a complete jump. Like in editing, we do transition, a dissolve transition or white transition, and we make a hard cut. So it was a hard cut. People were very fed up. People were very angry on Apple that we do not want to use this FCP because magnetic timeline they have introduced. They have introduced many other things. The whole workflow is changed. The way film editors used to think, it is not like that. But Apple was adamant. and Apple was looking at the future. FCP10 came, some of the editors said that this is the thing of future because now apart from films, we are doing many more things. I'm not going in detail on that because you will not understand right now. Let us come to the understanding of certain technologies, then you will come back to this point again. And FCP becomes successful in 5-6 years. No doubt, Adobe Premiere has also risen. Adobe Premiere took an opportunity and it scored the big film editors, and due to those big film editors, smaller editors and student editors, they also started using Adobe Premiere. I use FCP10. Okay, so I'll explain you how even Avid and FCP10 and Adobe Premiere, they are no different. I'm not demeaning any software or praising any software. But this politics started in 2011 that FCP10 is not for filmmakers, it is for video people, and it is not, Adobe Premiere is a new thing and Avid is the ultimate thing. All these things are myths. Right now, the thing is, the softwares are in 2020, the softwares are constantly evolving, they are adding features. One example I will give that how softwares have evolved. I started editing 15 years ago. At that time, even 10 years ago when I was in the institute, suppose you want to edit audio and you put a song, you want to put a song and you download that song from somewhere or copy that song from somewhere and it is an MP3 file. Any editing software, it is a rule that you should not edit on MP3 file because the output will not be good. You have to convert that MP3 into .wav file. We will understand all these things in video format class. So all the editors, we used to convert MP3 into WAV and then we used to put an edit. Now you just import MP3 and automatically the softwares have become so smart that automatically it convert, if there is any audio, it will directly convert into WAV. FCP converts it into WAV. You need not convert the file from MP3 to WAV and then you put into the software. So now FCP has this in 1-2 years. Premiere will also have this, many things that Premiere has, FCP also integrates, but FCP is becoming a leader and DaVinci Resolve is another software to look out for. Okay. So this is how basic understanding of the softwares I have given, that all the softwares have evolved and they behave like a car. All the cars of the same categories are same. All the SUVs are almost same. All the sedan class are almost same. Similarly, all the softwares are almost same.